Hello, I'm Roly. I'm a custodian of this beautiful woodland in the heart of Derbyshire. And this is video blog 107. There are years when the dark settles so deeply into the land and into us that we begin to wonder whether spring will ever truly return. But the old stories remind us that spring is never lost. She is only sleeping. The goddess of spring lies quiet through the long winter months. She stirs at Imbolc when the snowdrops breaks the frost and the milk returns to the ewe. But it is here, at the spring equinox, that she truly wakes. This is Alban Eilir, the moment of balance. Day and night stand equal. Light and darkness hold one another, neither dominant, neither defeated. And yet, from this point onwards, the light begins to grow. Quietly, steadily, it gathers strength as it moves towards its full blaze at the summer solstice. The wheel turns not in leaps but in assurances. The solstices on equinoxes are solar festivals marked by the path of the sun. The cross quarter festivals speak more softly of milk, soil, seed, and moon. Together they form a living rhythm. Sun and moon, light and dark, action and gestation, a year that breathes rather than marches. In Druidry, the plant that carries the spirit of this moment is the trefoil, the shamrock, the green leaves rising from one stem. It is worn at St. Patrick's Day, close to the equinox, while Christianity later clothed it in the language of the Trinity. The symbol is far older. It reaches back to the twinkret, the threefold turning of life, to the Arwen itself, inspiration flowing between worlds. The trefoil reminds us that spring is not singular, it is triple. Imbolc marks the first stirring, Alban Eilir marks the beginning made visible. Beltane will mark the fullness before spring transforms into the very different energy of summer. Even Artemis, the Greek moon goddess, fed her hinds on trefoil. Across cultures and centuries, the earth repeats itself. Alban Eilir arrives around March the 21st. The sun now stands level with the dark, though the ancient druids almost certainly honoured this turning. The traces are faint, perhaps because Easter came to sit upon this moment. Easter itself is named for Estora, an old goddess of spring, whose sacred animal was the hare. Long before chocolate and a ribbon, the hare was a moon creature, quick, fertile, liminal, across Britain and Ireland. People felt the rising current of life in their bodies and their fields. Eggs were rolled down the hills to mark the sun's movement. Village games stretched across whole landscapes. Dew, seed, fire, and earth were bound together in custom and blessing. In Wales, this marked the end of the indoor winter months. The great candle that burned through the dark season was put away, replaced by a wooden one, a sign that the household would now rise with the sun and sleep when it set. The world opened outward again. Ploughing began, sowing began, families gathered to turn the first sod, moving somewhat rise, calling blessings into the soil and seed. Ashes from the sacred fires were mixed with grain. A West Country blessing captures this spirit. Good luck to the hoof and the horn. Good luck to the flock and the fleece. Good luck to the growers of corn, with blessings of plenty and peace. So what does spring equinox offer us? A pause, a balance point, a moment to stand between what has been endured and what is yet to grow. It is a time for planning and expectancy, a time for listening to what within us is ready to be sown. Spring does not demand certainty, only attention, and so wherever you are, woodland, field, threshold, or window, take a moment now to feel the balance, notice what is equal within you, and gently ask what wants to grow as the light returns. The land is waking, and so are we. So once again, thank you for listening, and I do hope to see you again.